Sermon 41, Commentary. The term fulfillment of pledge is the twin of truth, according to the Sharh of Ibn Maytham al-Bahrani, is deemed to be one of the most famous maxims of Nahj al-Balagha. Wafa, loyalty to pledge, and truthfulness are inseparable twins. Breaking a pledge is a form of lying, and both destroys spiritual integrity. When Imam Ali states in the sermon, a better shield than it equates to keeping one's word as being the strongest defense against sin, because betrayal opens the door to every vice, such as greed, cowardice, and hypocrisy. The two types of people mentioned in the sermon are the mature believer who has tasted life's ups and downs, sees through excuses, e.g. fear, interest, and difficulty, but obeys Allah's regardless of capability to disobey Allah. The second type of person in this sermon is the irreligious opportunists who seizes any pretext to evade divine commands, such as the Khawarij and the deserters at Safin, and those who broke the allegiance to Imam Ali. Allama Majlisi in his Bihar quotes hadiths from Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam. When Imam Ali states the believer is known by his fulfillment of pledge, the hypocrite is known by his betrayal. The phrase, most of the people regard betrayal as wisdom, describes the moral inversion of the age. Treachery against the rightful Imam was praised as politics or cunning. And this is a direct reference to figures such as Muawiyah, Amr ibn As, and even some who deserted Imam Ali alayhi salam. Imam Ali states, one who realizes the reality of return, never betrayals, equates to being in true awareness of ma'ad, return to Allah, which makes betrayal impossible, because fear of accountability in the hereafter is the ultimate deterrent. Allama Muhammad Hussain Tabatabai states that the sermon is a timeless critique of moral relativism. In every age of fitna, betrayal is rebranded as smartness or realism, while loyalty is mocked as naivety. The contrast between the two types highlights taqwa versus hawa, caprice. The pious person overcomes excuses through consciousness of Allah. The irreligious exploits them for worldly gain. May Allah destroy them in the sermon relates to the idea that not a curse of hatred, but a prophetic supplication against those who normalize treachery and corrupt society. Ayatollah Shaheed Sayyid Ali Khamenei quotes this sermon. He describes fulfillment of pledge as the twin of truth, as the foundation of all trust and social order. Betrayal destroys both individual character and communal bonds. He emphasizes the phrase, most of the people regard betrayal as wisdom, as a warning against the normalization of treachery in politics, media, or society. In times of fitna, loyalty to truth and to the rightful leadership or walaya is ridiculed as idealism, while compromise and opportunism are praised as pragmatism. Ayatollah Shaheed Khamenei links it to modern duties. True believers must uphold loyalty to Allah, the Prophet, and the path of the Ahlul Bayt, even when costly or unpopular, because awareness of ma'ad, the hereafter, prevents betrayal. He often cites this in discussions of resistance, saying that those who abandon the cause under pressure or excuse themselves repeat the error of Imam Ali's contemporaries. In one notable commentary, he notes the Imam's grief. Ali calls out the moral decay. What is the matter with them? May Allah destroy them, not out of anger, but sorrow for a community that has lost its sense of honor and truth.